How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be the best goalies as of February. I actually was looking back, and I didn't realize I haven't made a video since January on the best goalies. I like to do it once per month because a lot of new goalies come out every month, but a lot of goalies from this video are going to be similar from the last video, believe it or not. So, because goalies are just so hit or miss, I really feel. So, hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, but let's get into it now, okay? So, again, a disclaimer here, guys. Goalies are so tricky because most of the time they're really based on how good of defense you play, but they also can have an impact. So I'm going to give you guys the ones that I find the most tough to score against, and also the goalies that I've tried that also are very, very tough to score against. All right, so starting off with the first card here, this first card here is going to be this 89 Arno Tiffany's guy. I remember I mentioned him in the last video here as well, but here he is, 89 overall edition. And again, why do I like him so much? Well, I've just played against him numerous times. He's going for even less in the last video now, 65,000 coins, but for some reason this guy just plays very well in game. 6'4", 190 pounds, okay? He's got wingman and workhorse is a synergy. Synergies, again, they don't matter for goalies, but silver sponge, advanced at making redirect controlled saves and more likely to attempt to cover the puck. Also have silver tip jar, which is advanced ability, reaction time, and recovery on deflections. So that's really good as well. And finally, the best goalie ability in the game, gold butterfly effect. Okay, so that's what's really intriguing with this card, I find. Like, his aggression's so low, and his gold butterfly effect. I mean, to me, it's such a great combination, and that's really why this card is very, very good, I feel, in game. He really does perform well. I struggle to score against him quite a bit, so that's really why I enjoy his card a lot. I just think he really gets it done due to his size and that low aggression and ability. So Arno's a good one for me. I would say for sure. He's a guy that I've considered buying, but when I play against him, he roused me all game. So that's why he's on my list. Moving on to the next guy now here, and really, it's a guy that you can really mention so many different cards of his. For example, I mean, yeah, it's not up right now, unfortunately, but any version of him, 85 overall Jacob Markstrom here is what I'll mention right now, okay? So 85 Markstrom, he's going for around like 11K, right, which is nothing basically, but if we can get his 87, that's even better, obviously, but his base card's still really serviceable too. 6'6", 207 lefty. He's got silver last stand, 70 aggression on him. Workhorse is his synergy there. All right, Markstrom's unreal. I'm sorry, like, I was using this guy's base card basically since release until like last month. I really used this card for a while, and he was really good for a while. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad now. I'm just trying different goalies now a little bit just to see, I don't know if anything really changes, because I feel like goalies, again, are just so hit or miss. But this is one of the most commonly used goalies, I would say, this year in NHL. I really would. He's just he's a guy that I feel like most people have tried at least once, even if they don't use him anymore, because it just seemed like he was the absolute meta, right? So yeah, no, he's a beast. I mean, he really is. He's an absolute beast here. I would say that it's just it's a guy that you really got to remember that, like, his size is really what's the difference, I feel. All right, so moving on to the next card now, though. We have another card here. That's another card that just came out recently, and this is a very highly touted card, okay? This Talon Boyko card. So it's going for around 80,000 coins. And at first glance, you're like, okay, why? He's 85 overall. What's so special about this guy? Let's get this player info. 6'7". That is absolutely ridiculous. So that's very important right there to see right there. He is an insane card. 6'7", 200 pounds, 56 aggression, and also he has 92 speed as well. The only thing is his glove high is only 81. So against wrist shots, I don't think this guy is very good. That's something to keep in mind, okay? But one-timer situations, he could be pretty successful in, all right? So that's something to think about as well. But yeah, this Boyko card, for sure. I mean, he's a great card. I don't care what you say. He's definitely a guy that I would really consider. I mean, he's going to be costing you a lot more than some of the other guys on this list, obviously. But it's an intriguing one to consider, at least due to his size, 6'7", right? I really find that size on goalies sometimes is just better than even the overall, which is unfortunate, but that's really what it feels like sometimes. So Talon Boyko is a guy that I have to mention, all right? Moving on to the next card here, and this next card here is going to be another 85 overall. It's going to be my current goalie, actually, on Xbox, and it is going to be 85 overall Jake Ottinger. Okay, so this is another guy that has some insane games, some bad games. It's so tough to really determine how good he is, but he's been good, I guess I'd say. I mean, more times than not. 6'5", 220. He's got silver contortionist, 69 aggression. Nice, obviously. But no, he's been solid. I mean, he's certainly been solid. I can't really complain about his play. But no, he's been good. I mean, he's certainly been good. I like this card a lot. It's a guy that for sure, like you could see, is just solid because of his size mainly as well. But the ability is okay. I mean, contortion is really not that big of an ability. It's fine. So yeah, I would say Ottinger. Ottinger's a guy that I really recommend here as well for you guys. Moving on to the next guy now, though, that I want to talk about is another guy that recently came out here, and it's a Bruin. I mean, it's a Bruin that has been popping off this year. I'm not sure if his card's in the market right now. Might be maybe his 89 is. Let's see. It is not. Okay. Well, all right. I'll go to the team collection here for it, but it is Ullmark. Okay, so Ullmark has some great cards. He got a couple cards recently, an 80 and 89. Just goes to show you how dead the Xbox market is. I'm sure on PlayStation he's probably up. But yeah, it's just kind of dead here. Anyway, we got Ullmark 89, we got Ullmark 88, whatever one you want. 88 Ullmark, though, is kind of one I was thinking about because he has silver butterfly effect. I'm not sure if he has that in his 89. If he does, then obviously you want the 89. Let's see if that's true or not. Yes, okay, so it's identical, basically. You want the 89 then. 89 Ullmark, 6'5", butterfly effect, 68 aggression. I have seen this guy pop off. I know a lot of people said they really like this card a lot, so that's one thing to really consider. This Ullmark card seems to be a very good one for a lot of people. So absolutely, guys, consider Ullmark, please, because he really can be a beast out there, all right? I recommend him. Moving on to the next goalie. I got two left I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to mention an MSP that I mentioned in the last video here, a Nations of Hockey card, and it is Goalies. Okay, Goalies I have to mention because I just find his card to be very good in game. I always have an issue scoring against him. He's 6'4", 214. He's got silver sponge, silver lightwork, silver all or nothing. That doesn't really do anything, but gold butterfly effect. I mean, it's just that butterfly effect. I feel like that makes such a huge difference on these goalies. Butterfly effect is by far the best goalie ability this year. Last year was post to post by far. This year, to me, it's butterfly effect. So that's why I believe Goalies is a guy that you got to really consider because, again, that ability is just so good. And he only has 59 aggression, too. So Goalies absolutely is one of my favorite guys to mention. And moving on to the last goalie of them all now. And this is another goalie that is fairly new, I do believe. It's a Stars of the Month card here, and it is a 91 overall Soderblom, okay? Or Soderstrom, sorry. Soderstrom, Linus Soderstrom. I'm not sure if there's any on the auction house. There are right now, so 75,000 coins. I've seen him used by a few different people here now, but he is 6'4", 194, okay? He's got that silver butterfly effect. Again, as long as you have butterfly effect, silver, gold, I'm not judging. As long as you have one of that. Silver X-ray, silver no timer, and then gold post to post. It's huge. And then 59 aggression on Soderstrom. So he's been really good when I played against him as well. And 95 speed. He's an insane card, I feel. Good positioning as well. So to me, Soderstrom is the goalie you're gonna probably maybe want to try. I feel like he's a newer one and he could have more potential than some of the other guys I did mention. And that Boyko guy, all right? But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Just try out any of these goalies, whatever one you can afford. Even if one doesn't work, try the other one. Just kind of keep going through it. There's a lot of different ones you guys can try. So thanks so much for watching. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.